just got back from the doctor's office and my tax prep lady. Did both of those things this morning. And then I went to the Target dollar spot because I needed something to make myself feel better. And then Remus got on the table, and now we're gonna open his Kitnit box. This is the last Kitnit box we're getting because he is overrun with toys, and I'm gonna have to select out his favorites and give away the other ones to little kitty shelter. But this theme is circus. I almost said Christmas. There's a, oh, he seems fun. He's weighted on the bottom. There's a little circus elephant. What do you think? Oh, you smelled him, huh? Yeah. You love him? Yeah, you love the elephant? Okay, you just want the box now. And then there's a crinkly circus tent and a nice little bow tie. Oh my gosh, I wonder if he would wear that. Oh, I hope he does. We're gonna give it a try. And then, is that a snake? Did you get a snake? He's, what is it? Circle pretzel. It's not a snake at all. It's a pretzel. Everybody loves a pretzel. This is a good box. So I'm gonna take all this out of the packaging, see if he'll wear his little bow tie, and I'll report back. Update, he doesn't seem to like it very much. So I'll probably take that off because he looks crazed. Okay, all right. I ordered a whole bunch of stuff from scrapbook.com, and it's all wrapped up in plastic to keep it from bending, so I'm gonna bust into it. So here's the washi. I'm especially excited about that one. So pretty. And I've got a 6x6 squirrel stencil. So exciting. This is from, I think this is from the Magnolia. Oh no, this is In Bloom. This is something different. But look how pretty they are. I like them because they're just sweet. They're not cute. They're pretty. And I'm looking for pretty lately. Love that. Oh. And a couple of pieces of paper. Here are some acorns. This is from Simple Stories. This is a brick wall. This is from the Magnolia line, I think. The Heidi Swapp Magnolia line. Oh, there it is. That's what I really ordered. Oh, can you just imagine that as a wallpaper? Oh, I would just love that so much. Yeah, this is the Heidi Swapp Magnolia Jane, if it will focus. Sort of, maybe. I don't think. There we go. Magnolia Jane from Heidi Swapp. So pretty. And then there it is. Nice creams, and it almost looks metallic silver in the camera, but it's not. It's cream, but it's so pretty. And this dude, I can see him as a wallpaper too, like in a bathroom. Here is a piece of acetate. Can you see? Oh my goodness. Oh, and I got another piece of that because it's so pretty, I can't stand it. Then there were these that I didn't realize were chipboard when I ordered them. I thought they were stickers, but that's okay. I'll figure out a use for them. But they're pretty, aren't they? Okay, and then I got the pad of paper from the Magnolia Jane line because I had hoped that there would be some duplicates of these that I got in here. And I wanted to share them with Mom because she, oh, there, yes, good. So that means I can share with Mom. Yeah, so very excited. It was a pretty good haul, really. Pleased, hashtag pleased. Not really sure if they're pressure washing or painting, but they've made it to the side of the house. I have just finished the million-hour giant stat level of effort estimate blah 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 report thing for my for the super fancy executive. I have forwarded it on to my leaders, and hopefully there was nothing wrong with him, because I don't know that my brain can handle it anymore. I feel like it has melted into the inside of my skull. I'm going to eat some Spanish rice that is now finished in the microwave because I'm a big cheater.
And then I still got calls for the rest of the day. Like I thankfully had 2 cancellations today, which allowed me to finish that report just before 5. So they'll be able to look at it before they go home. Otherwise it would have had to been done after my last 9 o'clock. So, and I really didn't want to stay up that late, especially because I really need to wash my hair. I don't even know what day it is anymore.
Want us to talk very briefly about this stunning birthday card. Never mind that it has some red and some black on it, because holy cow, it is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Oh, and look inside. Look, do you see where Luke wrote his name and where Landon probably held the pen and did the L? That's pretty awesome. That's pretty amazing. Oh, I'm just so in love with this. I don't want to put it away. I want to frame it and put it up places.
So I am showered and fully dressed and hungry. I have a call in less than 20 minutes. I started early today. My work day started at 8:30 today because my first call is at 9:30, and it takes a lot of time to prep all that stuff, and I'm going to sneeze, so hang on. And we're back. Okay, so now I'm going to make myself a little cup of coffee, and I'm going to think about what I want for breakfast, because I'm going to try to eat something before I get on the phone so my stomach doesn't roar while I am on said phone, because the little AirPod things pick up all the noise. So I feel like if my stomach grumbled, my candidates would totally hear me. Right, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to have that happen and whatever. Today, the termite inspection guy comes because my neighborhood, when you buy a home, like a townhome or a condominium, the pest control generally is taken care of by the HOA. It's part of your dues. So it's not really a perk because you pay for it. But the reason they do that is because you're all connected, and if one of you is infested with bugs or termites, then all of you are probably gonna get infested with bugs and termites. So that's the reason they do it that way. It's not really a perk. It's really more of a protection system for the rest of the neighbors. So we've had one neighbor in the hood who has sent us a letter saying that we have no right to determine who comes in and out of her house. And I was like, we kind of do though, because when you bought into this neighborhood, you knew pest control was done universally, and that requires effort on your part. She's also behind on her dues, so she really shouldn't be getting the perks. She really shouldn't be getting the treatments, but she has to, because if she doesn't, then her neighbors could be affected by that. So that's fun. Anyway, termite guy's coming. I'm finishing up little project things around the house that I never got to this week because of all the hours I was putting in for the big reporting project that was due. Like my under the cabinet light fell down. I've got to put that back in, but I'm using screws this time because I'm tired of it falling off. So that happened. There was a bit of a storm last night, so I need to survey the damage and make sure like I didn't get any trees down or anything. Check on mom, make sure she didn't get any trees down. Filled the bird feeder because they've already gone through it again. And things like that. So it's gonna be kind of like a little nothing week, I'm afraid, because I'm not really doing anything terribly exciting. Saturday morning I am going to take pictures of one of my coworkers' babies, who's not really a baby anymore. He's like 1100 years old. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to really like press to get something good on the vlog tomorrow, because it's not gonna happen this week.
I've been working on filling in some of the empty spots of this week with doodles and stickers and whatnot, because it has to be pretty. And I have set up next week. I'm very excited about next week. Look how pretty it is. I had a 50% off all Recollections stuff at Michael's coupon, and I picked up a couple of flat stamps. I'm gonna start keeping them in this book because it's gonna be easier for me to find them. So I picked up a couple of flat stamps, a set of letters, because I'm doing these things with, can you see the march? So I'm doing these things with the stickers, and I thought, you know, it would be a whole lot better if I just had a set of stamps and I could do them in whatever color I wanted. So I picked up, oh, and these, I got these. They're so cute. The other ones I've had, they've just been stuck away. Anyway, so I'm keeping the flat stamps in here. They don't always stay on the top parts because they're so heavy, they fly out a lot. So what I might end up doing is I might end up getting some binder clips to keep the top parts in. That might be the best. Hold on. Right. So I think I'm gonna get some of my binder clips out and just pinch the tops to keep them from flying everywhere. Oh goodness, 2 hands. Everything takes 2 hands. Hold on, wait a minute. Right. There we go. Oh goodness. Right. So that's what's happening there. Just finishing out this week, getting next week ready to go, and watching some Vicar of Dilby, which I have a feeling is against copyright because he's had to put it in a box. It's very strange. And then he tacks on like a second. It's weird. He tacks on like 20 minutes on each episode. So I'm guessing it's to try to fight the, you know, the sound copyright who's he what's it. I'm not really sure. They're not in complete order. There's a lot of jumping around, but I'm gonna go with it because I really like it and I find it hilarious. So Remus is over there on the table where he should not be. I am making some ramen because I do not feel well. My fever is up and I am just going to do this thing. I feel like a lot of my vlogs are me talking about how I don't feel well. I'm not really, I mean, I know exactly what's happening there. I just don't feel well, but I also feel like I complain a lot about not feeling well. And I'm trying to decide if I should just leave those parts out, because I mean, nobody wants to hear that you don't feel well all the time. Like, that's boring. But then again, these are also like, this is my life and I don't feel well a lot of the time. You know, that has a lot to do with the fibromyalgia, and it has a lot to do with the chronic fatigue immune deficiency syndrome thing. It has a lot to do with the blood pressure and the kidneys and the whatever and the arthritis and blah, 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 blah. But, so I know why I don't feel well. It's just I talk a lot about it. And I feel like it's boring. Right, so let's talk about something else. So here is a little plan I have. This is a magnetic sticky back who's what's it that I'm going to flatten out with that thing. And then I'm going to stick it, I'm gonna stick a little cutout piece right here so I can put a little magnets in here just for kicks and giggles. You know, add a little layer of enjoyment. Hi, Mirror. So, Remus and I are gonna have soup. We are going to snuggle on the sofa and we're gonna finish watching some of the Vicar and potentially fall asleep on the couch. Not that I ever do that, but I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about switching things up a little bit. Just a little bit. Not hugely, but you know, something different. It's a really lively Saturday night and a filthy stove. Why is the stove always dirty? Ugh. So here is where we are today. I have a ton of things that really need to get done and I don't really want to do them. Like, I really need to go to the grocery store and I'm just not feeling the grocery store. It rained most of the night, so my arthritis is kind of kicking up. And, you know, I still feel kind of crummy with a fever, but not so sick that I just want to lie around and do nothing. Lay around and do nothing. I don't want to be on the couch all day. And I don't want to go out and do the things that I need to do, and I don't want to do the touch-up paint that I've been putting off for 3 weeks. It's a pretty miserable, it's a pretty silly place to be right now. I feel
I feel pretty silly because I don't want to do anything. I don't even want to not do anything. That's how ridiculous it is right now. Right, so I don't know what I'll do. I shouldn't spend today because I just shouldn't. I should be responsible and whatnot. But I kind of want an Xbox because I kind of want to play Gears of War and Fable, and I kind of want to get back into having like an online crew, essentially. Several years ago, many years ago, I had the greatest Gears of War crew in the entire world. Like, we were outstanding. We fired on all cylinders. We communicated. We literally had people come into the room, see that we were all playing together, and then leave because they knew who we were. So I miss that. I miss that a lot. I miss the game. I miss the hand-eye coordination. I miss the teamwork. I miss the friendships I kind of built with these people. So I have no business getting an Xbox for several reasons. One, because really, and two, because I've got to finish that book. I don't need any other distractions. I really don't. I have to finish the book. I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. And I think essentially that's how it breaks down. I am not feeling the writing right now. And I'm not sure if that's because I am in a good, happy place in my life and I don't want to write about somebody who's not, or if my environment is too dang cheerful to write about sad, miserable, deathy sort of things. And that's kind of where I am in the book. It's like I'm getting to the point where people have got to go, and I don't want them to go, except that they have to go because that's part of the thing. So it's a tricky place. It's a tricky place to be. So I don't want to write, but I really need to finish, and I don't need any other distractions except that I am really missing gaming. And I have been missing gaming for a good little while now. So I really want to play Zelda on the Switch, but that's really the only game I want to play on the Switch. So that's probably not a good reason to get a Switch. It's definitely not a good reason to get a Switch. But the Xbox has many things that I want to do on it. But that, you know, that also means you have to get Xbox Live, and I can't even imagine what the learning curve getting back into it is, and not to mention the cost associated with it. Like, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to do because I don't want to do anything else. So I won't, but I want to. Anyway, that's 4 minutes of discussion about what I don't want to do. Yeah. Anyway, so I will probably go ahead and get dressed and leave the house and go to the groceries because I really need to do the groceries. So I'll probably go do that, and then I mean, who am I kidding? I'm probably just gonna end up on the couch watching Vicar of Dilby all day. So I did forget I have actual work stuff that needs to get done, but I'll do that. I'll go to the grocery store and then I'll do that. So this was my week. Encourage each other with sweetness and light, and I will see you next Sunday.